Kampung Selai was officially opened to the public in 2003, being the second entry point into the Endau Rompin National Park. At just 26 kilometers from Bekal, a small town of Air Hitam in Johor, the park covers 48,000 hectares of rainforest. Pure and unspoiled nature, hiking across Selai involves some river crossings, using rope bridges and hopping along the boulders. The picturesque Lubuk Mereke is directly accessible and reachable using vehicles. Along the route to Lubuk Mereke, set sights on the Arboretum, a botanical garden devoted to trees and plants. With amazing and strange-looking organisms, they are preserved in the area to ensure continuity and survival. Lounging about the area while picnicking by the riverside and immersing in the relaxing surroundings, Lubuk Mereke provides visitors with peace of mind away from the city. A spot to reconnect with friends, the swimming port has deep cold waters perfect for a dip on a hot afternoon. Heading on to the main waterfall, the trek along the area is both educational and informative. There are lots of herbs and plants along the way, while the rainforest remains pristine and almost untouched. Some of the traditional medical cures come from the plant's roots, and they are still used till today. Others, like rattan, are an important source of income for the orang asli. An impressive diversity of smaller plants, such as ferns and mosses, can also be found in the national park. Used as decorative plants, food and for healing, ferns are mostly found in open areas, especially near the river edges. Takah Pandan has endless streams of water and is a spectacular sight, having more than a 50-meter fall. Though the trail can be very steep and harder to reach due to the terrain, the journey is worth every step. Expect to brush alongside blood-sucking leeches, spiders, and sometimes monkeys, as they are the biggest inhabitants of the rainforest. Takah Tinggi is one of the largest waterfalls in the area. Known locally as Takah Tujoh, going into Endau Rompin National Park without visiting the waterfall wouldn't be complete. Gazetted as a fish sanctuary, no fishing or swimming is allowed in this jewel of the forest. Being Kampung Selai's main recreational site, Lubuk Tapa provides an adventure waiting to be experienced. Feeding the fish is something to look forward to, as they tend to swim near visitors. Going on a river escapade like rubber tubing, Lubuk Tapa is the place to conduct a lot of nature and water-based activities. As with other pastimes, a safety briefing and demonstrations will be given to participants for their own safety. Extreme fun in the water, tubing with friends across the wild river, and basking in the moment. Here, in Lubuk Tapa, visitors can also get to try their skills with the blowpipe. Hitting the target is quite challenging, especially without the right approach. Have fun balancing on walking sticks as used by the Orang Asli in the past for games and sports. The steadiness, combined with the determination demonstrated by the Orang Asli guide, is the secret to conquering the game. The traditional mat is also quite tricky to weave, as patterns and designs can get confusing. Yet it provides quite a challenge for visitors to try their hand at this handicraft. The lives of the Orang Asli are inspiring, as shown in the use of plants and herbs as a basic remedy and cure for illnesses. Some other aspects of their daily lives are also shown to visitors, like inventing traps to catch animals such as mouse deer, foxes, and monkeys. Although it is fun, trying to figure out the Orang Asli's traditional puzzles is also rather difficult and complicated. The twist, however, lies in the ability to go around the puzzle, and that could take quite a while. Lubuk Tapa has dining and cooking areas big enough to fit large group of trekkers. At night, one can have a treat by enjoying a barbecue with friends. The breathtakingly beautiful Endau Rompin National Park is now managed for eco-tourism activities. Visitors are able to learn about the elegance of the rainforest firsthand and at their own pace. The Endau Rompin National Park is endowed with some of the purest river systems, with countless waterfalls and rapids. The abundance of flora and fauna also contribute to its attractions. Having existed for almost 248 million years, the preserved heritage should be cared for in order for future generations to enjoy the wonders that it offers.